Ooh, it's fresh. Whatever you do, don't start a detailing channel in the middle of winter. It's cold all the time. Hey, welcome back to Detailing World. My name's Matt. Today we're going to be reviewing a product. It's DetailedOnline's Lava Snow Foam. I've had a few messages from the guys over at DetailedOnline, and they've just basically said that this is a new formula, so we're going to take a look at this today. Ignore the mess behind me. I need a new garage and a sort out. I only got the old car out of here a few months ago. So yeah, we're going to review this today and basically see how it performs against my usual snow foams. I'm not going to do a light for light, but I'm just going to give you my own thoughts on this. So yeah, we'll crack on with that right now then. Right, so I received this on Thursday. Yeah, they just sent me any. I was trying to smell this, and let me just take the lid off now. Yeah, smell that. It smells quite chemically, but if you concentrate, it does smell a bit watermelon. Now, at the time, I wasn't 100% sure on what fragrances they had. I knew apple was a fragrance, so I did have to double check the website, and watermelon was on that list. But it's more chemically than fruity. But yeah, Lee over at DetailedOnline, he did message me back. He says it does smell a lot better once it's sprayed. Although to be fair, I suppose the fragrance doesn't matter too much. It just makes it a little bit nicer when you are, you know, messing around with the foam lance and all that. So yeah, we'll dilute some of this down now. It says about 100 to 150 ml. I'm just grab the bottle again. So yeah, it says on the bottle, add 100 to 150 ml to your lance bottle, then top up with warm water. Apply to vehicle, leave to dwell for 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing off. So the stuff that I use, I put an inch in a bottle. I don't measure. I've got a line, I put about an inch. I would guess I'm putting about 100 ml or so in my usual snow foam. And that is really thick, the stuff I use. It's like shaving foam, but I know thicker is not always better. You just want it to pull off a lot of the dirt. So we'll give that a try in just a moment. Yeah, in a 5 to 10 minute dwell time, that sounds reasonable. It gives you plenty of time to get around all the nooks and crannies with the detailing brush and some all-purpose cleaner. But for this video only, I'm simply just going to foam that, leave it, and then come back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll just take a quick look at the car now before I actually apply any foam and just see how dirty the car is. So yeah, as you can see, it's not too dirty. It's just a bit of like grime and general road traffic dirt on there. The car doesn't do loads of mileage each week anyway, and I did recently just do a bit of a clean on it, ready for the winter, which you can see up here. So yeah, we'll just dilute some of this down now, as I say, and we'll crack on. Right, so as it says on the bottle, under the directions, it says put about 100 to 150 ml in with warm water. So I'm just going to measure that out right now. And as I say, I like it quite thick, so I'm going to go with 150 ml. And there we go. And before I get that out there, I'm just going to pour some water in there, just get it into the bottle. We've dripped a bit down the side there, but that's pretty much the whole 150 ml in there. Yeah, then it says top the rest up with water. So I'm going to top the rest up with warm water. I've got the cold water ready. Nice little tip, angle it so the water runs down the side, and try and reduce the foam amount. Usually I would, basically I'd do this with hot water through the pressure washer. Sorry, camera's wobbling all over. So yeah, we've got this ready now. We'll get it on the gun and give it a try. Right, so I've got the foam lance all filled up. There's 150 ml of product in there, and then the rest is warm water. Usually I would have warm water coming through the pressure washer as well, but I know most people are using cold, so I'm just going to be using cold through the pressure washer. Yeah, we'll see what this is like then. So yeah, that seems to have gone on rather well. I've used that much, so about a third, nearly a half of a bottle on that car. So yeah, and it does smell, you can smell the watermelon in it as soon as you start spraying it, so that's pretty good. I'm just going to leave the cameras all here now for about 5-10 minutes. So it's 10 past now, I'll get a counter running, and we'll probably whip one of these cameras around while it's dwelling away and see how well the dirt's coming off this. So yep, just sit and wait for me 1 minute. Right, so this has now been going for about 5 minutes, and we'll just have a quick look now. It does seem nice and thick. A few points about this. I think the product retails for about £12 for a litre. I'll put a price up in the video in just a moment once I double check that. As you can see from that bottle as well, let me just grab it again. So 150ml and a full bottle leaves that. I could probably do that car 3 times from that. I had a bit of a hiccup part way through and the neighbour was in the way. So 150ml per full bottle of snow foam. I'm sure this is a 100ml bottle, so that would fill the foam bottle up 6 times, leaving with you with 100ml for say a week mixture at the end if you didn't top up the same stuff. But yeah, 6 full bottles of snow foam will wash this car between 12 and 18 times. So it's like less than £1 per wash really. But that's me filling up 150ml. If you fill up at, you know, just 100ml of product, well, it's going to last a third longer, if math's right. That'll fill up the bottle 10 times, a nice round 10 rather than just 6. So yeah, and again, that bottle then may wash your car 2 or 3 times. It's going to be a slightly thinner snow foam, so you might need more, I'm not sure. I'll have to do some tests. But yeah, even if it only did it twice, that's 20 washes or possibly 30 washes if it did manage 3 cars of this size. And obviously that'll bring the cost per wash down a hell of a lot more as well. So yeah, we'll just run across this car now and have a look at some nice close-ups. Right, so that's had about 10-12 minutes or so, just dwelling away there. As you can see, it's still clinging on rather well. One thing I did notice, as I say, my usual snow foam, it's like shaving cream, and it literally does look like shaving cream. This, as you've probably noticed, there's still like little bubbles and yeah, like aerated bubbles in. I'm hoping what that's doing is lifting the dirt away and bringing it off the car. But yeah, it looks quite, is frothy the right word? Aerated. Yeah, there's some nice little air bubbles in there as well, but it's still clinging rather well as well. So I'm just going to give it a rinse off now. Car was fairly clean, let's be honest. We did see the car was fairly clean to start with. I'll probably have to test it again in the future with a really manky car. But yeah, we'll get it a rinse off now, have a quick look, and then I'll give you my last thoughts on this before we leave. So yeah, that's the snow foam all rinsed off and whatnot. It does look like it's done a decent enough job of pulling away a lot of the dirt. There's still some left around the front wheel arch, but to me that just looks like rubber and tar, so no snow foam is really going to be removing that. So yeah, my general thoughts on this then. I like that they do a few different fragrances. I don't know what that adds to the cleaning properties, probably nothing, but you know, it just makes detailing a little bit more fun. Plenty of manufacturers out there add smells and colours to all sorts of products that may not need it. So yeah, I do like that. The packaging looks quite smart as well. One thing I would say, and this is probably from a cost point of view in regards to the label, is just mention the fragrance on the label, but at the same time, I don't know how many of the customers that are buying these are going to be having all the fragrances, or particularly say apple and watermelon, which are the same colour, they're both green. You've really got to, yeah, concentrate on what the smell is when you're trying to smell them, but that could just be my sense of smell, and it's probably not even an issue anyway, so that's just me being absolutely nitpicky about that. Price wise, I'll double check the price. If it is about £12 for the litre, then it does seem good value for money. As I say, at 150ml in a bottle, you're going to be getting 6 full bottles of 1 litre Lance fills, plus 100ml left, so you'd have a weak one. So let's call that 7 full bottles from 150ml, 2 to 3 washes per bottle, so you're looking at 14 to 21 washes from that 100ml concentrate. Obviously, if you do 100ml, you're going to get 10 full bottles, and again at 2 or 3 washes per bottle, depending on the size of your car, you're going to be getting 20 to 30 washes. So if it is around about £12 mark, it's going to work out very, very cheap, really. So yeah, that's really all there is to say about this one. I'm going to be doing some more videos on DetailedOnline. Well, say some more. I've got one more product review to do, which I'll link up here now for when it's ready. It should be ready about the same time. And I'm also going to do a lovely snow foam video, just seeing as it's, well, Christmas. I'll put a link for that up there as well now. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, then make sure you smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, then please do subscribe. We're looking at trying to get 1,000. I'd like to get 1,000 by the end of 2018, and we'll do a giveaway for that if we hit that. I've not forgot about the 500 sub video. If that's not been released yet, by the time this one goes up, then it will be released in the next day or two. So keep an eye out for that one as well. I'll be announcing the winners of that. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the next one.